Alright, hello and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jefferey Morrison. How's it going? Alright, we're going to do another WIP and chat here with Paint with Diamonds, The Battle Ahead by Lothar Dietrich. 60 centimeters by 45 centimeters, 47 colors, and square drill. And we'll slam a little picture in here. Alright. It's quite a rainy day outside, for sure. And the news isn't any better, so yeah. Oh, and I have the hiccups, so this is fun. Alright. Let's keep on clomping along with this 310 here. Yeah, there was freezing rain overnight, so I had to scrape off the windshield, or earlier this morning. To scrape off the windshield. Alright, I paused very briefly. I guess I had to go do a couple things. Alright, but we're good now. Yeah, it's pretty windy, rainy day outside. The news got a little depressing, so I watched a lap or two of CP24, but yeah, Monica was the other friend's character that I was missing out, or forgetting the name of. So, Monica, Rachel, Phoebe, Chandler, Ross, and Joey. There we go. Those are the 6 main characters and Friends. I watched a couple more episodes yesterday, so yeah. What's up?
What's up with you? Anything exciting happening?
Not really.
It's been kind of boring.
The news got a little too scary, so I found the music channel. But I watched Skinwalker Ranch, so took that off.
Well, I just gone a lot longer than that. There's no way point.
Okay, that was my mom for a brief interlude there, but okay. Don't worry, I wasn't talking to myself. It's all good. Yeah, Secret of Skinwalker Ranch PVRs on Sundays when I was at work last weekend on nights, so yeah. It seems the U.S. military is very interested in the Skinwalker Ranch. So, yeah. The U.S. government had done research at Skinwalker Ranch over the past few decades, but I guess they didn't find very much, or so they say. Or technology wasn't very good back then. It wasn't as advanced as it probably is now. So there are scientists at Skinwalker Ranch, or astrophysicists and that kind of thing, doing a whole bunch of experiments on Skinwalker Ranch to find anomalies or UAPs. Yeah, I think it's UAPs. Or UFOs. I don't know. It's evolved since then. So yeah, just watched that stuff. Skinwalker Ranch, took it off the PVR. They have a fascination with firing rockets on that show, with putting GPS data on the rocket and other technology to just gather data. So must have fired 6 or 8 rockets in that PVR episode alone. So a couple during the day, and then a couple more at night, just to gather data. So I don't know. Then right after that is Curse of Oak Island, and holy cow, you better not play a drinking game when that show's on. With mention the Knights Templar. Holy cow, I think you'd have severe organ failure. The amount of times they mention the Knights Templar in that show. There's like 2 minutes like that recorded of the Curse of Oak Island. Like the new season's on air now, like on TV now, but the 10th season or something. Yeah. Just saying, the Knights Templar probably dropped a whole bunch of treasure or something on this inlet somewhere in like Canada. Island Inlet, this Oak Island. Yeah. Yeah, I hear about Oak Island all the time. And for it to be on for like a decade, yeah, there's obviously interest about it, but yeah, my dad and I watched Skinwalker Ranch, and they're talking about UFOs and portals and stuff, so yeah. And then Oak Island is a treasure, allegedly buried treasure, or artifacts. So Dad and I like the paranormal kind of stuff. So we watch that together on Sundays. I tried watching an episode of Oak Island, but I just kept hearing the Knights Templar, and I just milk that like nothing. Oh, this could be connected to the Knights Templar. Oh, this piece of wood and the soil sample. Oh, Knights Templar. And it's like, oh my gosh. I'm sorry if somebody likes that show. Like, yeah. I can see where the appeal is, but it's like they keep saying what they want to do, but they don't go ahead and do it. They just talk about it, and it's like you're spending like how many millions of dollars to like find this stuff, and it just seems like you're stalling or something. 10 years to figure out 200-year-old mystery or whatever. It's like you're like doing archaeology and just excavating and stuff. And it's just find something already. Jeez. Oh, we found coins, and they just like lose it. It's like start weeping with endless joy that they found like a coin or a nail or something, and it's like, wow. And they're constantly recapping what they did like 10 years ago. It's like, my word. Holy crap, just find something already. Just dig a big hole or something. Like, I don't know. Well, legend says that 7 people have to die before this treasure is found or something, and the 7th person has yet to die or something. It's like, wow. Okay. Now, Skinwalker Ranch, yeah, get more questions than answers in that show too, but they do scientific research anyway. Oak Island, they do scientific excavations and stuff, but they just keep hearing the Knights Templar, and it's just do a little bit more research or something. It's like get more facts than just assuming that it's just a certain group of individuals who came to the island and deposited this stuff. It's like you're just there to dig just because you have like the funds to do it or something. It's just Skinwalker Ranch, they're trying to find answers. They're actually physically doing experiments of 2 different degrees, physically interacting with the ranch and talking to people about the lore surrounding the Skinwalker. Some being or spirit. Oh, it's just yikes. There are different avenues of paranormal or history that can be researched or discovered. But if you're just assuming and making up more stories or not really getting any facts, then what are these people doing? It's just, yeah. Like Skinwalker Ranch so much better, but every time we hear the word rocket, my dad and I just start laughing. It's like, yep, more rockets. Probably joke that the astrophysicist guy just has rockets in his Jeep all the time. And just seems to pull one out. I don't know. They actually get data, and they like talk to people within the state of Utah and all that. Like, they get experts and stuff, and they actually like accomplish research, actually do active experiments constantly on Skinwalker Ranch. And then it's Oak Island, like, they just seem to keep digging and taking samples, and it's like, okay. They have like a boring digging drill or whatever, and they take samples of soil to try and find stuff. I thought there was some sort of sonar that just sends sound waves into the ground and you can just reveal stuff. Just seems like boring holes under the earth, like in 20-foot increments or depths, and coming up of a cylinder of earth just seems like you're just poking a needle in a haystack kind of thing. It's just, let's do like a LiDAR scan or something. Like, they have a portable metal detector, and that's how they found the coins in Oak Island. But the episode that I seen, like, yes, it's possible that early explorers did come to Oak Island and bury stuff, but they're talking about they were going over like the Ark of the Covenant and Dead Sea Scrolls, or the goblet which Jesus allegedly drank out of, like drank from during the Last Supper. It's like the Holy Grail, that kind of thing. I'm like, what? It's like we're just stretching for ideas here. Let's just pull ideas out of a hat here. Like, okay, why would any of that stuff be over here in the Americas? Like, that's really weird. It's like a recap episode of Oak Island before this current season premiered, and it's just like, it's where I kept hearing Knights Templar, and then just that one episode after Skinwalker Ranch, like, my dad went to bed, it was like after 11, and I watched a few minutes of Oak Island and just kept hearing the Knights Templar. I'm probably said it like over a dozen times now, just in this whip and chat alone, under half an hour. Just even say it in the intro of Oak Island too. It's like, oh, treasures left by the Knights Templar, allegedly. Okay, either it is or it isn't. Like, you just talk way too much on that show. It's like, do something. I don't know if it's the same producers for Skinwalker Ranch and Oak Island. As a very similar structure, show-wise, or episode-wise, for both. It could very well be the same producer. But there is Beyond Skinwalker Ranch too, with the CIA agent, ex-CIA IA agent, and news reporter. But that only lasted a few episodes. Like, they just kind of got that pair of people to go beyond Skinwalker Ranch and investigate other anomalous activity beyond Utah. They're trying to go around the world, I guess, to find this strange, obscure activity. So that was kind of interesting. It's more people interaction instead of just being on Skinwalker Ranch the entire time. But they reported back to the main team, the Skinwalker Ranch team, their findings. And they were finding similar anomalies that had occurred on, or have been occurring on, Skinwalker Ranch. doing similar experiments. So like, if you mention like the Knights Templar in general on a show of that nature, it's like kind of natural that you'd probably want to hear more about the Knights Templar, but it just sounds like they're making assumptions on Oak Island, like that show. They're just reaching out and just assuming that, hey, this could be connected to the Knights Templar. They have various theories of explorers that came to that island inlet. It's like, yeah. Yeah, this is about my stretch of reality shows that I watch with my dad. Oh. I've probably talked about Skinwalker Ranch before, not so much Oak Island, but yeah. Yeah, Dad and I see the odd ghost hunting paranormal activity kind of shows too. I don't see those as much, but yeah, Dad and I like that stuff too. Yeah, I'd say my dad and I are like, go by scientific theory. Let science prove hypothesis based questions, conduct an experiment, yeah, and gather evidence to prove or disprove an occurrence or a statement. Yeah, I like that kind of stuff, fact-based, to the point, get it done, figure it out. Yeah. Like that kind of heavily researched and proven kind of theories. Not, let's just guess. Like, it's like, get a history or more in-depth records of the area of Oak Island. Yeah, just delve further into the history of that area. It's like in Canada, it must be slightly, maybe in the US, like US-Canada area, like, I don't know, it's an island inlet, this Oak Island, so I'd just like to see more research to prove or disprove theories. Like, just come up with a dozen new theories and don't back it up or support them or anything with more information or something. It's like, it's just frustrating. Just either have knowledge of the area or you don't, and if you just keep making up fairy tales, it's just, why are you even spending time on that island? Like, if you're not finding anything credible or solid, it seems like a wacky goose chase. Skinwalker Ranch could probably yield no answers either, but I don't know, just seems like more productive. Seems like a more productive team of individuals with various expertise to do the research on Skinwalker Ranch. Oh, just has more credibility. But yeah, once you mention aliens, yeah, or paranormal activity, yeah, some people's eyes do roll, and it's like, oh, this again. Want some tinfoil for your hat, kind of thing? Yeah, I get it. But are there answers out there? But do we really want to know the answers to all these questions and curiosities that we raise in like both scenarios, Oak Island and Skinwalker Ranch? Do we really want to know the answers? Or is it meant to be hidden answers to such many questions? Are they just meant to be hidden in the first place for some reason? Probably a combination of answers there. The government, the US government, certainly interested. If they have like 2 Black Hawk helicopters hovering over the property or the ranch. I don't know, just the US military is involved and they're doing stuff covertly. Just, yeah, makes you wonder, just what's really important about that particular parcel of land in the United States. That would intrigue the military. Like the ranch owner himself, like Brandon somebody, is just keeps asking that same question. Like, yeah, he knew that there were past studies of Skinwalker Ranch with scientists and all that, and the government had been there and they did their own studies years ago, but there must have been some sort of technology gap or shortage for them not to be able to study how the scientists at Skinwalker Ranch are doing so now. So, but yeah, you've been watching Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. Down below in the description, I just put Conqueror and Pacer main website links. Yeah, Conqueror being Route 66, highway or a series of highways going from east to west, like Michigan to the west coast, I believe. Yeah, whatever Route 66 is. And Pacer is Wild Atlantic Way, the coastline of Ireland. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm not affiliated or partnered with Conqueror or Pacer. Just post the main website links. Just in general, in case you're curious about any of that. But yeah, I can't really tell you about the Knights Templar or anything. But yeah, glad I figured out all 6 character names for the friend. Yeah, bunch of stuff I'm into these days. But Yeah. Oak Island, I'm no expert. Skinwalker Ranch, I've just seen what I've seen. So, yeah, they are finding interesting stuff on there. Oak Island, I suppose, but yeah, just really get tired of hearing Knights Templar all the time. It's just, they just go to that all the time, and it's just like, oh boy. But anyway, all the best with your crafty endeavors / hobbies, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.